Yeah, guys, I'm just chilling. But the game's about to come on. Can't wait. Just place to chat or whatever. I'm not gonna be talking about much, but I will respond to your comments. I will respond to comments and talk about and recap possessions and key. Yeah, guys, that's basically what I'll be doing. I've already done a bunch of hype for the Super Bowl. Not gonna do more of that right now, but I can't wait to watch the Super Bowl. I'm gonna be very objective, mainly because I feel the same way about each team. So, I'm not rooting for anybody in general. So yeah, I'm gonna. So yeah, um, what are your guys' thoughts? Who do you want to win? Who do you guys? Who do you think will win? Yeah, I'm basically just doing this, waiting for some people so we can make this interesting. Of course, I got the baseball pillow. Don't have the football one right now. Clean. Kind of a mistake on my part. All right, here's kickoff. Butker. He'll be kicking off to number 85. Don't know who that is actually. I think it's a name I can't pronounce. Oh, Mickens. Okay, I do know that one. There was another guy that I didn't know how to pronounce his name. Wood return. Got it to the 24. That's a nice return. Beautiful execution. And Tom Brady, 10 Super Bowls, 6 wins. 10 Super Bowls, he's had 6 wins, so he's 6-3 in Super Bowls. Wow. He's really dominated. Like, he's one of the more, in terms of wins, he's been super dominant throughout his career. Like, probably the most dominant player. Then again, it's hard to say what he would do against in a different era because stationary quarterbacks, it was pretty tough to be that back then when you're that stationary. He does get rid of the ball quickly, so that tells me he could have played like back in the 80s or even the 90s were pretty rough too. Early 2000s were pretty rough. Uh, some teams, but it wasn't nearly as bad as when you saw like Ronnie Lott play. If you played in that era, I'm not. It's hard to say what he would do. That's why I'm saying we don't have enough data to say who is the greatest of all time. Theirs have been so different, especially at quarterback. But for his career, he's been the most dominant quarterback. Hey, Peyton Manning just got in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, my TV is over there, so I'll be looking that way quite a bit. Nothing. Okay, we got a 3rd and 6. Well, Brady has the ball first, so. Oh, Godwin drops it. 4th and 6. 3 and out for Brady. Wow. Was that tipped? I was way out of reach for Godwin, who makes some pretty big time catches, spectacular catches. So I'm just a 3 and out for Brady. Oh, almost blocked. That was a really nice punt all the way. Oh, the 33 is where they get in. That was a long punt. Now it's Mahomes, his second Super Bowl start. And yeah, Mahomes won last year, so. But he's missing his 2-0 tackles. That's why I'm still not sold that he's going to win despite that 3-and-out. It's pretty early to tell, but like he's not going to have the same protection he usually does. And I think everyone's worked up about his ankle. I don't think that's a problem whatsoever. Oh, he's gonna need to run. See, like he has to do quick plays like that. There's no way they can pass it downfield consistently without being sacked. Oh, Pringle getting in their face, trying to show toughness. You're a tiny person compared to those guys. There's no way you could beat him in a fight. Wisniewski. Yeah, this is 2nd and 7 here. It was 2nd and 6, I believe, for Tampa Bay. So it's sacked. Oh, that's grounding. That's grounding. Come on, dude. That was grounding. There was nobody he was throwing to. Dude, that's hella grounding. Okay, that's not fair game. Clearly grounding on Mahomes. Pierre Paul's playing. Schwartz and Fisher are out. We just saw some of that. Yeah, he's running for his life. Mahomes is gonna get the first down though. How'd they allow that? Oh yeah, and there's the first female ref. I don't have. I mean, I'm not gonna say much on it other than the fact that like, if you can referee, you can referee. If you're a good ref, you're a good ref. Yeah, that should have been a first down. You know why? Because it should have been grounding on the play before that. It's not called letting him play. Usually, letting him play means like hard hits. That was clearly grounding. Didn't even hit the line of scrimmage. That's BS. They're already to the 47. He runs out of bounds for a 2-yard gain, looked like. Maybe a 3. Mahomes actually having to use his legs, and he's doing a pretty good job, actually. Good scrambling by Mahomes. We will see if he can continue to do that. He's going to have to with these O tackles being out. Wait, there's a better camera. And it's 3rd and 8 for KC. What will they do here? Wow. Vita Vey and Sue have some pretty nice numbers. Pierre Paul, White, David, Barrett. Dude, Winfield's been a beast. Watch out for Winfield on defense in that secondary. And what's his name? Bunting. Murphy Bunting is pretty good. I'm not sure that he's playing. I think he is actually. Yeah. It was uncatchable. So, but next time don't ram into him. We all know what can happen there. He way overthrew that. Mahomes did. Well, it was a miscommunication though too. That guy thought he could catch up to the ball. He was pretty fast. Oh, I love this guy's hair for a punter. Fashion statement for a punter. I love it. Unlucky bounce. Oh, he's all upset. Don't worry, dude. You got cool hair. That punter has cool hair. Punter has great. Pretty nice hair right there that he had. Killing it with those locks. Are they as good as Kittle's locks? I don't know. Definitely neither of them are as good as Trevor Lawrence's locks, but you know. And it's commercials. I'm waiting to see who the new State Farm member is. They said they're going to say it at some point during the Super Bowl. During the Super Bowl. To add with Mahomes and Rodgers. They will add some go along with State Farm is going to announce a new athlete. Yeah, they've already got Mahomes. They've already got Rodgers. They already got basketball ones like Chris Paul, and whoever's on Chris Paul's team. I like Cliff Paul, like the guy who pretends to be Chris Paul. Those are my favorite ones personally, but well, I like the guy that says, "Hey Rodgers, check this out." He's a big fan, and he wears like the cheesehead hat. Okay, we are back with the game, guys. Can't wait to see what the next possession is. Both teams failed to score in the first possession, so this is the best field position that Tampa's had by like a yard. So I'm not sure it really. Oh no, they get it to 20. I forgot that on punts is different than kickoffs. It's the worst field position they've had by like 4 yards. Oh, what a run! Ronald Jones Jr. I remember that guy in USC. I was surprised. Like I always thought he should be drafted pretty high, but he apparently was drafted pretty late. And I think it was a first round pick. I think it was late first or early second where he was drafted. But I thought he should have been picked up there pretty high. Thought he was a pretty sure-handed running back. He was pretty small. No, I wouldn't say he's small. He's strong, but he's also kind of. At the time, he wasn't as. In college, he wasn't as. His height may have been a difference in his drop, passes, but look where he is now. What was that? A loss of only 3. They are so lucky that wasn't worse. The Romo report. Ooh. Run it, screen it, play action is what Buck should do, and they're saying the Chiefs should do pressure, pressure, pressure. So, all right, Romo, I'll listen to you on this. Oh, Bray, got him. Got a few. They got those yards back and then some. We still got a 3rd and long here. That was a 5-yard gain. All right, they need an 8-yard gain though here. What do you say, Mike Evans? Post route or slant route for to get the first down. It's going to Mike Evans or Gronk here. They're not going to use break twice in a row. And Brady goes down. Well, Brady goes down after a nice 5-yard gain. Oh, he did that against Warps, I think. Frank Clark, former Seahawk, Super Bowl champion, and also Super Bowl champion last year, of course. Bradley Pinion used to be a punter for the Niners. Now I guess he's on Tampa Bay. The whistle is blown. He's not going to get those yards. It was a horrible punt, though. They're on the 42. What was that? Terrible job by Pinion. That's why the Niners have Wisnowski. Or maybe he's good luck. No, actually, no. Wisnowski was on the team last year. Yeah, you keep giving Mahomes good field position on those. This time it was a bad punt. The first one was actually a great punt. You got to be consistent on those punts, especially in the Super Bowl. Field position is a big thing. It's commercial. So yeah, guys, I'm just waiting for you guys to chat. So yeah, guys, I'm just waiting for people. If I don't have any people chatting by the end of quarter one, I will wait. I will end the stream and come back tomorrow for post game report. Yeah, this chat's obviously not working, so you know, just hoping to create a social hub, but people would rather watch this with their families, or people just don't care about the teams. So they're probably tired of the same faces. So plus it's 0-0, so it's kind of 23-13 in the rushing game. Casey is winning, and they don't even have their starters. Tackle. Oh, Mahomes. What the heck? What panda? I don't know Vin. I know who Vin Diesel is. Isn't he like always plays a bad guy? Oh, tipped away at the last moment. Yeah, I don't really know much about Vin Diesel. I think he always plays like an action guy. I haven't seen many movies with him. Sorry. I've heard that phrase now that you put it. Now I'm putting it together. How's Are you enjoying the Super Bowl? All right, I'm gonna look this stuff up. Probably at the commercial though. This is You're listing famous movie quotes. The blitz is working. Or there's just no communication among KC right now. So I'm going to look up and it's 0-0, and KC has a third down and looks has third down. Uh, but I believe that they're in field goal range. Yeah, they're long field goal range. Oh, I think they just took him out of field goal range. It's gonna be a tough field goal. Um, Hulk Hogan. Yeah. Oh, maybe not if they sack him here. It's up for grabs. Yeah, it's probably 3 points. Oh, Hulk Hogan's a wrestler? Okay, I see. All right, yeah, back to the game. But yeah, who are you rooting for? Or what do you think? Who do you think's gonna win? $49-yard attempt. Oh, it barely made it the distance. 3-0 KC. That was actually a pretty good field goal right there. Almost missed though, distance wise. I'm guessing his range is about 51, 52 yards at most, based on that kick. But yeah, I'm being objective. I'm not saying who I want to have win. So yeah. Okay, yeah. All right. I'm not saying who I want to have win because I don't really want either team. I'm not a big fan of either team. But at the same time, like I just want to see a competitive game, and I'm gonna be objective the entire game because I'm announcing it. But yeah, Brady's a great quarterback. What the heck is this commercial? Is it a chicken? Is that a Doritos commercial or? Oh, they have the Doritos 3D now. Yeah. Well, to be truly objective, is every era is so different, especially for quarterbacks and and like the style of the game and how it's played, that it's hard to say that like for his generation and also in terms of wins, yes. But if you look back at uh Terry Bradshaw days or even uh like like before that, like Johnny Unitas, or I don't know if you know these names, but like or like a Jim Brown, or different rules. They definitely call roughing the passer more and stuff is what I'm saying, and also pass interference is a bigger thing. So and you also need legs. So I'm wondering about Brady's legs. He's never been like able to get out of the pocket as well. Um, so yeah, Unitas Colts. So what I'm saying is for this era, throughout his entire career, this 20-year span, I would say Tom Brady is a GOAT during that time. So yes, this era, I would say so. And as terms of wins, I mean, this is his 10th Super Bowl. It's crazy. And Belichick's lost without him. That's the funny part. Everyone said it's all Belichick style and everything. I think Brady's was a big part of that. Yeah, that's for sure. Like, I don't know if you've heard of Randall Cunningham. He played for the Eagles. Yeah, Jordan versus LeBron debate. But I don't know if you've heard. But if you look at wins, Bill Russell. Yeah. Uh, he actually had some really bad Achilles, and I believe a lot of like major injuries throughout his career. Okay, yeah. He's his career was shortened, but I'm sure if he played in this era, if you look at Lamar Jackson and like, or like even a Steve Young, like Randall Cunningham and Steve Young would have been around a lot longer, and they would have had a lot more chances at Super Bowls. But back then, you just get concussions and major injuries as a running quarterback, as we saw with those two, and they're pretty big dudes, like Lamar Jackson is. So it's like, um, so that's an example of what the difference in the game is. So yeah, it's back on. Brady has the ball. Looks like around the same position he's been getting it in. This time the 25. That's actually his best field position by 1 yard. Oh yeah, definitely. Well, defense usually wins Super Bowls, right? Except for last year. Does not make one man does not make it. One man can't win it all. Yeah, it's a team effort. Did you know Steve Young played for Tampa, and he just kept getting sacked every time. So everyone thought he was bad, and then the Niners got him, and then he became this beast. Yeah, especially back like Ray Lewis and when Terrell Suggs was good. C.J. Mosley was young on one of those teams. Dude, Ed Reed. Dude, that was really good defense. Yeah. Do you remember Dwight Freeney and Bob Sanders back on the Colts? Those guys were insane. That was like back when the last couple of years. I think they basically changed the rules on how you can't use the missile tackle anymore. They were a big reason why that was ended. Dude, Bob Sanders was a hell of a safety. Oh, first down. The run game. TB. Oh yeah. You how about the Steelers back in the 70s and 80s? Yeah, Sanders. I have him actually on my Madden team. I remember I watched tape like every month of him just so I can remember what football used to be. I used to I really missed those days where you could hit like that. Granted, there were a lot of concussions and safety hazards, but that guy was insane. Oh, where was that thrown to? Flag down. Yeah, Steelers. Dude, the problem with the Niners defense last year was their secondary. They had great D-line, great linebackers, but their defense, they didn't have a good secondary. And also, I would say that the Chiefs won fair and square. But yeah. So yeah, I'm really enjoying talking football with you. After football season, I'm basically just going to be doing the same kind of stuff with like baseball and some basketball. But football is my main sport here. I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss football season being over. That's for sure. So yeah, and looks like Brady's marching down the field. He saw them score. He's seeing red. He's what should I say, seeing white because he's thrown to the team in white. So yeah, um, Brady's Brady's okay. Brady is all right. Yeah, Brady's going. Uh, so oh, they got sacked though. It looks like. Wait, did he? No, never mind. They're acting like he got dropped for a loss. I was looking at the chat. Brady is a beast. When you score against Brady, he's basically gonna go and score down on you. He's very good at making those bounce back possessions. That's when he gets that fire in his eyes. Oh, running play. Fournette. Dude, Fournette was a huge addition. Fournette, I mean, Jacksonville should have re-signed him and given him a big contract. But wow. And then he goes and signs like a minimum contract here. I think he's 43. So by the end of next season, I believe he'll be 44. So after this year, he plans on playing. I think next year or the year after that is his last year. He said he's playing till 45. So I think he's 43 right now. I could double check that. But he's still playing at a high level, right? I'm gonna double check this. Brady age. Tom Brady. I'm gonna double check this, but I'm pretty sure he's 43. Yeah, he's 43. August 3rd, he'll be 44. So next season he'll be 44. So he's 43 now. But that's pretty impressive that he's still playing at a high level. Even Peyton Manning, who everyone thought was timeless, couldn't last that long. Well, you know what I've heard? It's actually also a work ethic thing with a lot of when it comes to, like, I'm not sure it's we don't know yet, but a lot of times there are guys who are just all about work ethic, like especially in baseball. Um, Well, they're still pretty small. Like think they're like still like toddlers, or if not, they're like in early elementary school. So we don't know yet. But for example, in baseball, I know Vladimir Guerrero, senior. He was this big Hulk dude. Yeah. Kendrick Perkins as well. In fact, Kendrick Perkins' son may be better than Kendrick Perkins. But Vladimir Guerrero Sr., former Angel and Expo, was a heck of a Hulk. Basically, you see him like, oh shoot, that guy's a Hulk. But his son is out of shape and not playing nearly as well as he does. If his son were in shape, his son may be better. And it's 7-3, by the way. I missed the score because I was so excited about this. Sorry about that. But yeah, basically, it's also work ethic, is what I'm saying. It's not just genes, but part of it is, yes. Like, oh, is Brady the most physically fit guy? He's just a smart dude. Yeah, and I think Cal Ripken Jr.'s brother played too. Yep, 7-3. Commercial break, and they're advertising Pringles on something that doesn't even represent Pringles. Oh, they're gonna come out with the new State Farm guy to go with Mahomes and Rodgers. I heard. We'll find out during the Super Bowl. Yeah, and also like I don't yeah, it's also like mental. Like yeah, I collect all sorts of baseball cards. I know I have like a ton of Cal Ripken, a ton of Bill Ripken, and Cal Ripken Senior. So I have thousands of probably over 5,000 baseball cards. I used to have more, but I got rid of some ones I don't need anymore. I think it's Bill Ripken is what he went by. So yeah, I have less football cards, but I keep mainly because I just get rid of the football cards that I don't want. Dude, I have like 5 Babe Ruths. It's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm actually if I were to be biased, I'm a big. Oh yeah, I have a Joe Montana. But I'm a big 49er fan, and I'm trying to stay unbiased. So like, I'm not going to talk too much about Joe Montana, but I will say he's my like looking back at his tape, favorite 49er of all time. There, that's the. But I'm not going to talk to him in relation to the game. Hey, he played for the Chiefs. We can say that one of the greatest Chiefs quarterbacks of all time, if not more accomplished than Mahomes is currently. Yeah. The funny thing though is I'm a 49er A's fan. I just don't like the Raiders move all the time, so I was never a Raider fan. Dude, this is gonna be a good game. We're starting to get some offense. Isn't he an O lineman? I know he's or was he a defensive lineman? I forget. Yeah, I know why they called him the refrigerator. I've seen what he looks like. Yeah, he's a giant dude. Oh, what a return! Pringle, what a return! Actually, yeah. I always got him mixed up because like I don't know. I remember he was a lineman. I remember what he looked like. But I haven't seen as much tape of him. I've just seen what he looks like. Well, it's great field position. Looks like for KC here, they get it to 36. Yeah, it was also a pretty big dude at for and moved well was Julius Peppers. That guy was huge and he could move too. Peter Paul bats it down. Yeah, Pierre-Paul, look at those arms. Yeah, they're saying his heck long arms. I can see that. Pierre-Paul's won a Super Bowl. Maybe, who knows? Well, Patrick Mahomes is 1 for 7 with 3 yards. Wow. Jason Pierre-Paul or Julius Peppers? Julius Peppers was known for being on the Panthers, but he was also part of the Bears defense with I'm trying to think with like Lance Briggs and all that. He and Lance Briggs were a tag team. Oh yeah, Julius Peppers, look him up. He played for Tampa in his prime, but with Julius Peppers, he played for like with Lance Briggs and all that. Yeah, look up his highlights. He's super fast and he was a ton of weight on him. Never won a Super Bowl. I'm not even sure that he really won a playoff game, but he was a beast, an impact player. He and Lance Briggs were big on the Bears. I think about 10 years, 10, 15, maybe 12 years ago. It was, yeah, Julius Peppers, yeah. Look up his Carolina Panthers highlights mainly. But he was back, I don't know if back when like Steve Smith was there. Steve Smith was super young by the time he left Carolina. And then Steve Smith left shortly after. So yeah. Yeah, I was born in the late 90s, so I there are a lot of players I know that some other younger people might not know or remember. But I just remember that guy used to be my favorite defensive player. Yeah. Peppers was all muscle, like pure muscle and big, and the pads probably made Peppers look bigger. But that guy, I've seen pictures of that guy. He's insanely big. Yeah. I'm looking that guy up. I know, right? Refrigerator. I'm just gonna look up the fridge. The Yeah, that guy was big. Yeah, that guy. Yikes. He looked like he could be one of those blimps, Perry. You know those giant blimps they put outside of car dealerships? That's what he could be. The Perry. I'm gonna rewind a sec because I didn't see what happened there. Hold on, I've got to rewind. Was it a punt or a? Oh, end of the first quarter. All right, second quarter, guys. 3rd and 4. Mahomes has not played too well right now. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I missed what the pause was in the game. I'm like, this can't be the end of the possession. All right, they have it at the 45. Chiefs do. Oh, fourth and 4 for KC. Will they go for it? They're down by 4. Yeah, 3rd and 4. 4th and 4 now. Got it. Wow, they're playing Kelsey pretty well there. Levante David. He's on that replay they were showing. They're punting. Casey's punting. If they go down by 11, it's going to be tough to beat Brady because once Brady goes up 2 possessions, it just seems like he handles the game quite well. He doesn't lose when he goes up double digits. I don't care at what point in the game it is. It's pretty tough to. It's pretty rare. He's probably the most when you give him a 10, if if he gets a touchdown here, it's Mahomes is known to come back, but it's going to be tough. Already, you're seeing that Mahomes is you're going to need to adapt in some way based on the fact that his two O tackles are out. That's part of the problem with Mahomes right now. And also communication. It seems like it's a pretty loud stadium, and Bucks get to play at home basically. So that's kind of an advantage. So it's louder for the Bucks in favor of the Bucks than it is KC. So the crowd's probably stirring it up. Oh, dropped it. Ronald Jones. That's why he was not picked higher, I believe. Underrated pickup. Underrated player for sure, even in his college days. Ronald Jones. He played at USC. He never got dropped for a loss. He was always going to fall forward in some way. He's going to gain yards on any run play. And back in college, and he still does that, which is he's scrappy. I like that in running backs. Yeah. Ooh. 2nd and 10. Come on. Oh, Gronk got it again. Oh, you couldn't tackle Gronk. They had to push him out of bounds. You got two of the best tight ends in the league, Kelsey versus Gronk, and also Brate's not bad either. Brate's a beast. 3rd down over here. What are the refs talking about? Oh, flag. And Chris Jones just got. I've heard that name before. Oh, there's a personal foul on Chris Jones. They got him all pissed. They got him all pissed off, and now it was a 15-yard penalty. They just got a 1st down on creating a penalty on what wasn't even anything. It would have been 3rd down, or 4th down, but it would have been a really bad situation for Tampa Bay if they didn't draw the personal foul against that guy. And Jones again running the football. He and Fournette. Imagine when they start doing plays with both of them in the backfield. You don't even know which one's going to get it. That would be amazing to watch. I guess what they have works, but and again, I guess both of them get rest. One of them gets rest at a time, but yeah. Okay. I'll definitely look up tape from. So yeah, and by the way, I'm after this half, which long way to go, a whole quarter, right? I will be back for the second half. I just don't want to do halftime because it's kind of boring, you know. And I would need a break from talking. But I just giving you a heads up. But yeah, I'll definitely look up Janky, his stats at commercial. Nate Janky. Dude, Jones is just destroying them right now. They can't stop him. Nate Janky. Oh, there goes Mike Evans. 1st and goal. Wow. Dude, this is I just want to see as many points as possible here. Oh, okay, yeah. Nate. Oh, all right. Oh yeah, he's talking about this game like on looks like Twitter. Kind of like Joe Buck. Joe Buck annoys me though. I don't know what it is. He acts like he has experience playing the game. That's what bothers me. All right. Cool. Uh oh, Jones. I don't think Romo was that great a quarterback either, but he knows the game. Like he was smart, but he didn't even win a playoff game ever. So why is he like? Why do we trust what he has to say? Why don't we get Peyton Manning to be a commentator? They actually asked Peyton Manning to be a commentator, I believe, and he turned it down. One of the networks did. But we need guys that actually won, like know the experience of winning. I feel like to really understand the ups and downs of the game, and Manning knew the game like that. All the audibles and stuff. Oh, touchdown! Oh, what? They tried to do a trick play to the lineman, did not work. 3rd and goal. Dude, that would have been. Oh, he almost made a catch. Number 73, the lineman. Broken up though. 73 on Tampa just got a huge was eligible for the pass. 3rd and goal. Oh, they stopped Jones. That was fumble. Who has it? They marked him down. Or is that a touchback? Because he recovered it in the end zone. Oh, 4th and goal. Well, or Tampa go for it. Yeah, it was a fumble, but it looked like they weren't going to call it either way, it looks like Tampa came up with it. 78 just did a great job. Was that Wirfs? Vita Vea is the fullback. That's pretty funny. They thought they were going to give it to him. Oh, that's a touchdown. Dude, that's a touchdown. He crossed the plane. They got to review it. They got to review that. They got to challenge that. They should have handed it to the. Yeah, he had it. There was a second while he had it. No, I guess not. Just barely short. I think they could have called that out of the way. He crossed the plane, I thought, and then they pulled him back after he crossed the plane. I don't know. It's debatable. You can look back at that play if it's a close game and question why didn't they look at it closely. Yeah, they're going in the replay. I think they should definitely review this. Because do you think he had it? All it has to do is touch the plane. And I thought it did. The tip of the ball. Yeah. That's what yeah, I definitely think so. Part of his body, or I I think it did, because if any part of the ball crosses the plane, that is a touchdown. Or touches the plane. And he was technically over the plane. Like, for example, I'll use my phone for example. The tip of the ball was like reaching over, and this little tiny part, I think, hit the line. But it's tough to overturn now. It could have gone out of the way. I wouldn't be mad out of the way, but I honestly think that they could have called it either way. I'll have to see the better replay. I want to see it from the back of the replay facing the other way rather than seeing it the player was in the way of the ball. I want to see from a separate angle facing the other direction and what they gave me. You think that they do that? They'd have a camera like in the back for like showing the like on the whatever you know what I'm saying, like different angles and just one angle facing one way. They had two. They should have had it, but they did. They shouldn't have been that close. They should have given it to Vita Vea. I think Vita Vea would have had it. All he had to do was muscle his way in. He has way more muscle than Joe. So it's their fault for not giving it to the D tackle playing fullback. And 73 could have caught it. All right, it is back. Stands. Oh, they just. Oh, it's not. Yeah, I don't. I'm in California. I can't. I'm in a part of California where I can't bet. So, plus I don't. Plus I'd rather do something like this and remain objective. I gotta say it's some pretty good goal line defense by Chiefs. Wow. First and 10. Resetting the play clock or something. I don't know. They should have given it to Fournette. They should have given it to the biggest guy possible. The problem is you can eliminate the QB sneak. It's in Tampa too. It's the funny thing. It's like the first time it's been a home Super Bowl for somebody. No, it's nice and sunny right there. It's tropical weather. In Tampa, it's humid probably. I could look up the weather there, but it's like that was a nice first down to get out of the to make sure that the safety isn't in play for KC. Or Tampa Bay weather. It says it is 62 and 87% humidity, which is a lot of humidity. Highs will be 68 or 68. So it's like 7:30 there. Yeah, and it's the first time in history, is my understanding, that a team is going to play at home in a Super Bowl. After all these years, too, you'd think it would have happened by now, but I guess 30 something teams, right? Depending on the year. And then you have, like, this is 50 something or other, and over 50 Super Bowls I'm not paying. Why am I forgetting what Super Bowl this is? Whatever, 50 something. Because, well, they pick the Super Bowl where it's going to be played well in advance, like not like 2 seasons prior, so that they can get it ready for the Super Bowl. They could prep all the festivities and everything. So, like, Miami was picked well before whenever the before last year. They also take turns, and then there's like a bid or something. I think there's bidding involved, and then you can't. And also, you're only eligible to bid every certain number of years or something. It's weird. But that's my best understanding of it. It's bidding for the most part, but you also have to spread out whose turn it is. There's also turns involved. Like, otherwise, you'd see, like, for example, like the richest team, the richest owner have it every year. So they don't do it that way. But I know there is how much money the city is willing to put into it. It's all sorts of, there's a lot of factors, but mainly taking turns, and they still have to pay. Out of pocket. Oh, we got a punt. Oh, penalty marker. We got a punt. 56-yard punt. Who's it on? All right, you got to score here, I think, because Kansas City, you can only have a 7-3 lead for so long. You want at least a double-digit lead going into the second half against Mahomes. Ten-yard penalty replay, fourth down. So there's holding on number 56. Yeah, it was Minter. Yeah, I just like the conversation. Like, I can't legally show the game, right? But I like just a conversation, like where people could talk about whatever, like sports and stuff they want here. That's the goal of this channel, is to talk sports. So yeah, thanks. And I still talk about the game as I'm watching it, but yeah. I like this punter's hair though. The Chiefs punter. Check out his hair. It's hilarious. The punter's making a fashion statement. Oh, another terrible punt. He keeps failing. He's choking. Who knew a punter could choke away a Super Bowl? That was horrible. 29-yard punt. It's so terrible. Hey, at least he looks good during it. Trying to see. Oh yeah, that's a shoot. That's a cleat. At first I thought it was the poop emoji. I'm like, what? Oh. Yeah. Super Bowl commercials have been good that year, but like I said, I want to see the new State Farm guy so bad. I don't really like. I don't really care for their commercials other than the Cliff Paul ones, but I do want to see, just because, the new State Farm guy, new addition to the team. So there's no one losing their place, but this guy's terrible at singing. They're putting the CEO singing. Why? No artificial sadness on his shirt. I don't understand. Oatly, the original Oatly. I don't know what they're selling though. I know what it's called. But yeah. But Brady has to score right here, for sure. Brady's otherwise, if they aren't up by double digits at the half, I'm worried for their fans. So yeah. Well, that's actually a pretty cool emoji. I'm not too familiar with emojis, but I know. I guess I know what most of them are. You can kind of figure out what they are. And we are back. Great field position for Tampa. Chiefs offense struggling, but their defense just had a great goal line stand. But this is turning into a defensive matchup thus far. That can change in a dime with these teams, but Not necessarily. He already has the most Super Bowls, and he's been to 10. It's amazing that he got this. It's amazing that he got this far. I think the fact that Rodgers lost, isn't winning the Super Bowl this year, hurts his legacy. If Rodgers doesn't win another Super Bowl, that hurts Rodgers' legacy. But Brady's already in a league of his own. Yeah, but he's going to retire at 45. He's very stuck on that. So he's got 2 more years after this, if they'll keep him in the league. If he keeps playing well, he's going to last 2 more years. This could be his last shot to truly make a true run at it, but I never doubt. Yeah, I mean, didn't he lose to the Titans last year after barely making the playoffs? He had no weapons, though. I'll give him that. But this year, he has like the best weapons of anyone in the league. So I don't know. I think he's already proved he could do it without Belichick. I don't know, just adding on to how hard it is to beat his legacy the more he wins. Oh my God, he just threw a pick. Brady throws a pick. I can't believe it. The guy juggled it. Well, there is a flag. Yeah. Well, he said he wants to play for like 8 years now. He said he's playing until 45 and he's 43. So. Oh, flag on the defense holding. He gets bailed out. There's no pick. Charvarius Ward got called. I'm surprised that Derrick Henry didn't do as well in the playoffs this year. I actually picked Titans Packers Super Bowl and I was completely wrong. Predictions, I'm not that great. I thought Henry would have a better game. I didn't think anyone was going to stop him, but I guess the Ravens defense. First and 10 at field goal range. I think you should take a field goal here. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I think he'd really be good on something like Get Up or First Take as like one of those analysts. You should work for ESPN as an analyst, I think, because it wouldn't hurt his legacy if he's a bad coach for whatever reason. A lot of good players end up being bad coaches, even the smart players like Brady. And I honestly think, but he says he wants to own a team. So he probably just came to Tampa to own the team, to buy the team or something. But like an analyst or owning a team, I think, are what his goals are. But I think he needs a lot more money before owning a team, even though he has a really rich wife. And he made a lot of money in NFL, but he could have made more, way more. Yeah, he's smart. I bet he could do a QB coach, but not much after that. Maybe offensive. I think he's a smart on the field coach, if that makes sense. Like a point guard's a good on the court coach. They're good at improv. You have to be at the line of scrimmage to coach, which I don't think you can't be on the field and making plays as a coach. Incomplete. He almost threw another pick. He'd be better than Dan Orlovsky. All right, a field goal try here. Tampa. It's not that long of an attempt. Let's see how long they say the attempt is. 12 for 12 in the postseason, career-wise, on field goals. Suck up. 40-yard attempt. Can he go 13 for 13, or will be an unlucky number for him? He should be able to make this. Oh, he drills it through. Nice. And if it's offsides, that's a whole other set of downs. They're saying it could be offsides. It's cool they have a female ref. I mean, I don't really care who the ref is what the gender is or anything. I just care that they're doing a good job. It's against the Chiefs. Wow. It could be 4th and inches, but I think it's going to be a first down. First down. Wow. Dude, another penalty on the Chiefs. It's just penalties are costing the Chiefs right now. They're calling on Hardman. But yeah, Hardman totally jumped. It was a nice effort, but now it's 1st and 10, and this could lead to a touchdown here. You can't be making mistakes. Yeah, they should be wearing those. I'm not wearing one because I'm in my house, but touchdown Gronk. Brady makes you pay every time you make a mistake. It just feels like that. Oh, there's a flag though. Holding on the defense, and they still scored a touchdown. Touchdown Tampa. Wow. Trust me, I'll get just as excited when KC scores. I just like to see good offense. I promise. The only good football though is right now is Tampa Bay, and so they're the only ones making good plays, and I try to get excited about good plays. So 6 plays, 38 yards. $14-3. That's a pretty good score. Oh, there are also 2 people that usually join as well. I don't have that many subs, but there are 2 people. One is named Ron Banana, and one is named Caden Rogers. Those, so yeah. I'm trying to see what those. Oh, dabbing. So yeah, Fridays, Saturdays. Well, Saturdays I just do recorded like Madden videos and stuff. But Fridays and Sundays are when I do the are in general when I do stuff like this. And I just pick a sports event and I always say ahead of time what they are, in case you ever want to join again. So yeah, 14-3. Yeah. So yeah, basically like I do football. I do whatever's most relevant. So football is most relevant right now, and I will be doing basketball come because that's nearing towards the end of their season, and then baseball like when whatever the meantime is there. I started this in September, like during the push for the playoffs or whatever. So yeah, we got another commercial, and yeah, yeah. I hope you feel better. That's for sure. I just try not to comment as much on the commercials, but it fills in time. Oh, I've got a COVID beard. Been growing it since November. All right, we got some. Can the Chiefs answer back? I wouldn't be shocked if this ends up being a high-scoring game on both sides, and I wouldn't be shocked if there is a comeback. I mean, it is Mahomes. So it's we're about mid-late second quarter, and it's 14-3 Tampa Bay. KC has the ball. Yeah, 6:05 left in the second. First and 10. Kelsey just got a 14-yard gain on a strike from Mahomes. Mahomes is going to need more than a field goal here. Wow, they finally got a pass off to Kelsey. Kelsey's and Tyreek Hill have been shut down. And those are guys Mahomes has most. They're about their own 37. Casey's at their own 37. It looks like. Hardman gets to the 42. All right, 2nd and 6 for KC. This is where they've been struggling when they have a second and about mid, and then if it stays this in about 3rd and 6 is where they've been struggling to convert. One catch for 5 yards, Tyreek Hill. That's what they just said. That's shocking. Great game plan by Todd Bowles, former New York Jets coach, now D coordinator. Oh, what a throw! That was a heck of a play, just by Mahomes, just heaving it at to Kelsey for another gain. They're almost to midfield. Casey's almost to midfield. Kelsey's just going down right after catches. This is amazing. 3 receptions though for 31 yards, but he's only had 3 receptions. Is my point. Up the middle looks like they need to start. They need to get back on track defensively. Maybe they're worn out by that pass game by the Chiefs. Mahomes scrambles for a first down. They're marching down the field now. Wow. Remember in the Super Bowl 50 and they had to put 50 because they didn't want to put just an L like loser? It's the only time they haven't had the Roman numerals. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, run play. That pass game's setting up the run now. Clyde Edwards. Hey, Ronald Banana. How's it going? It's 14-3. Are you watching the game? Hey Lola, this is the Ron Banana. Pretty regular person to be in here. Yeah, it's basically Ron Banana. I'm being as objective as possible and just talking sports. So, yeah, I'm complimenting on every good play, which so far seems like I'm not being biased because of what's going on. But this looks like they're marching down the field. Dude, now they're just full. I think they're just starting to get exhausted. Makes sense. Or just for like the fact that it's the Super Bowl, right, guys? And I will be back for the second half. Like I said, halftime I'm not gonna be here, but I will start another live for the second half. I promise. Because we're at the 2-minute warning here. 14-3, Chiefs marching down the field. So. I mean, I'm probably by halftime going to have talked for an hour and a half. Yeah, so I'm just letting you know that in 2 minutes, like at the halftime, I think I already told you this. Well, that I'm gonna end this stream, but be right back for that second half. I just don't want to be here on this thing during halftime because I got to eat dinner. Yeah, I've been here for an hour and 23 minutes, but I'm gonna stick out the rest of this half so you guys can stay here. So yeah, I'm kind of bored with these commercials this year. What's up with that? Run banana. Yeah, 457, but yeah. So I know it's later for you guys probably. Well, yeah, definitely for Run banana. And then you said you were from Philly, Lola, or I know you were talking. Okay, yeah, so you're East Coast. So the Super Bowl goes late for you guys. Why can't they start it earlier? Yeah. Why can't they? Why can't they start the Super Bowl earlier in the day? That means like at 1 or something. Yeah, it's 4:58. Yeah, just call it Bay Area. Plus, even when I said the city, there's so many different cities by the same name in California that if I said the name, you could guess between two of them. It's a small town, so it's hard to specify without people knowing exactly like where I live. Oh, we're back. 2-minute warning. Eight. It looks like the temp. KC's at the 27. I mean, not the 27, the 17. Sorry. I was picked 28-24 Tampa yesterday. I think I'm gonna stick to that. Wait, where I live? Streetcars there. See, I have to be objective during the game. If I had to dig deep and pick a team, it would be Tom Brady, but I really don't like either team, so I'm being as objective as possible. Oh, what a catch. Kelsey on second 11. It's a pretty short game, though. Well, Levante David's doing it quite. Should be MVP right now. Although I guess Tampa Bay's only won one Super Bowl. I guess same with the Chiefs have won two. You could look at it that way. I don't know if I had to pick, I'd pick Tampa. That's what I'm saying. But I'm actually when I'm calling the game, I'm going to be objective and be nice about both teams. Yeah, I'm actually a Gronk guy. I think he's a cool guy. Even though I was never a fan of him on the Patriot, I don't know, something about his personality makes me smile. He's a fun guy to be around. It seems like. I do like Ronald Jones. Oh yeah, MVP for me is Levante David. He's shutting down Kelsey and carrying this defense. He's he's the leader on this defense, and they've only given up 2 field goals here in the first half. So at this rate, yeah, Levante David is my. I guess Gronk's made a few nice plays, but I was gonna say Ronald Jones, but the problem is he got stopped at the goal line that one time. So I'm not sure he can get player of the game. And plus, he's gonna be sharing the load with Fournette. You're gonna see a lot of Fournette in the second half because they mix it up at halftime with those two. Yeah, plus he can't catch. Plus, neither of those running backs are good at catching the ball. They fumbled. They've juggled 2 different passes, and we get another commercial break. 6-14. By the way, KC just kicked a field goal. It's 14-6. Uh, Tampa Bay. Watch, Tom Brady's gonna go down and get at least a field goal. He responds to like everything. It's hilarious. I don't know how he does it. Yeah, usually they have at least a few good ones. The run banana. I've been saying this the whole stream. I'm just waiting. Yeah, but like what I'm saying is they're actually going to announce a new State Farm guy to go with Rodgers and Mahomes at some point during the Super Bowl. So I can't wait for that. That's the only commercial I care about. Everything else it overshadows everything else. They've been advertising that on YouTube forever, for like the past 2 weeks. But yeah, usually they have great commercials for Super Bowls, at least funny ones. Really, Adam Levine. Uh, yeah, I think they were adding an athlete though too. Really, Adam Levine and Blake Shelton, 2 has-beens, and Gwen Stefani. Now, I don't even know any of her music, but isn't she a has-been? The one award that actually stood out to me most from the yeah, the one award last night that I really was always look for is yeah, and one one award I always look out for the NFL honors is Coach of the Year, and I'm glad the Browns coach got it, Stefanski. Yeah, that was deserved too. But how do you have Derrick Henry have offensive player of the year when when the MVP was an offensive player? That's my question. All the way up to 30 on that return. 22 just trying to get in people's heads after the return. Yeah. Oh, they keep drawing personal fouls. Tim B keeps drawing personal fouls from the Chiefs. Yeah, but he got MVP. Why don't they just the defensive play? If a player of the year is a defensive player, that person should get defensive player of the year. And also, same goes for offense. Like I just said, if you're MVP and you get and you have your offensive player, that person should get offensive player of the year. It's really weird. Guess they have to spread it out. All right, 2nd and 10, 47 seconds to go here. Well, Brady just hold on to the ball. I don't know. Chiefs get the ball in the second half, so you might want to get a field goal at least. Well, yeah, that's because KC lost Mitchell Schwartz and Fisher. They're two O tackles, and they have a young center. So they have a bunch of backups in, and you don't have to You're gonna have to. They can't be in every play without getting exhausted. So basically, it's a bunch of backups going in and out. All right, nice play. I think they're gonna try and set up a field goal. Hurry up offense. They're looks like Brady's marching down the field. He's got a third down though. That was some nice quick plays over the middle. They still have a timeout. Oh, why did the Chiefs call timeout? That was stupid. Real risky timeout. They called the clock was winding down. Brady was gonna have less time to play to go and get a field goal or something, and the Chiefs called timeout. I blame Andy Reid. He's been known for bad time management. Yeah, but that, yeah, I didn't see any cuss words. So, oh, I guess that's fine. I have it so that it's for got one for what? All right, clock's winding down. 27 seconds. Brady's gonna have to throw like a strike here. Hail Mary. Oh, that's PI. Flag. Brady gets the flag. I can't believe it. Yeah, I was worried they weren't going to call it. Like, they delayed the PI. Yeah, you had to do it, though. If you remember the Saints versus Robbie Coleman, again, when the Rams got to the Super Bowl and they didn't call PI. Well, even if it was, he probably expected a PI, but it did save a touchdown. Was the whole point of that play, right? A few years back. So you kind of have to make plays like that at times to prevent a touchdown. You kind of have to. He had to do it. Now there's 18 seconds. Maybe this is a touchdown anyway. Either way, it's going to be a field goal. Why are they going middle of the field though? I guess that's what's available. Are they gonna? Why did Kansas City take another timeout? They just took. What the heck? Who calls timeout in that situation? This is hilarious. What is Andy Reid thinking calling two timeouts with under a minute to go when the clock was ticking? Oh, I guess to ice the kicker because Tampa Bay already called the timeout or something. I don't know. 4 penalties on defense, 64 yards. Yikes. That's really helping out Brady right there. Yeah, this is. Oh, Casey. Cannot take a sack. Another timeout by Andy Reid. What is he doing? Yeah. It was the only channel I could find. Where else can you watch it, I wonder? Enough with these timeouts. I've been waiting to use the restroom for like 45 minutes. Oh no, red zone only play is only regular season. Yeah, I usually do things on red zone and just announce play by play. Because a lot of people don't have red zone, but at least I announce every game, whatever that's going on at the time, on the key plays or whatever. Oh, another flag. Oh, this time it's on Tyrann Mathieu. If I'm the ref, I'm not messing with that guy. Oh. What does that symbol mean? Yeah, I know. Well, it saved a touchdown again. Yep, that's what they just said. this is this is brutal. I'd be pissed if I'm Andy Reid at my team. Touchdown, Antonio Brown. Isn't this his first Super Bowl or something? Dude, I felt bad for him. I think the reason he acts out so much, I can't say for certain, but you know that CTE thing? Ever since he got hit by Perfect, yeah. But ever since, remember that hit that Perfect did on, what's his name, Antonio Brown? And then ever since then, Antonio Brown's been acting differently. And I think that has to be, like, that you get hit in the head hard enough, uh, like that you can, and you get enough to like get knocked out and crap, you can get like CTE, and I can't say for certain that's what he has, but he's a little bit out there since then. Yeah. No, I think Brady doesn't like knows that he could piss off the other team though. Again, Tyrann Mathieu. What the heck? That's hilarious. Why? You got another personal foul. Dude, one more of those he's kicked. If you get two personal fouls, you're out of the game. So he might want to watch himself there. Oh, it's on the extra point. This is hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna finish off the last 6 seconds, but yeah, see you there. 21-6 at the half, guys. Probably should watch the kickoff just in case something crazy happens, but you guys can go if you guys need to do something. Also, you're always free to leave it at any time. I just really like talking to you guys. Oh, they're playing Fall Out Boy. They're playing Light 'Em Up by Fall Out Boy. That's so weird. The stadium's playing Fall Out Boy. Light 'Em Up. I used to like Fall Out Boy a ton, and then their album with Centuries and all that I wasn't a big fan of. All right, 6 seconds to go in the half. What will happen? Wow, into the stands. That kickoff was insane. That was kicked off into the stands, and Mahomes has 6 seconds here. What will he do at the end of the half? We're maybe looking at a deep ball at the end of the half. Wow. Penalties have been the story. And it's halftime. 21-20 to 6. Tampa's up at the half. Chiefs will receive the ball in the second half. All right, see you guys after halftime. All right. See you soon.